episode 2948 of the number one podcast and Apple Podcast for Job Search. You are listening to or watching No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. People hire me for No BS job search coaching and career advice globally because I make the process of finding a new job and succeeding at it much easier. And today I answer a question from someone who got ghosted on a phone interview with a recruiter and wants to know whether or not they should email them. Hope you find this helpful. Sorry if you're getting ghosted. It seems to be a common problem on both sides of this. And I'll be back in just one moment.
A recruiter missed a call with me for an interview. Should I email them to follow up? No, don't email them. Call them. Call them on the phone. Say, we were scheduled to speak at 4 o'clock on Tuesday. I was there. Is everything okay? Now, what you're trying to do is to flush them up and to encourage them to respond. Now, before I go further, I just want to say that an employer would be emailing you if you missed an interview. But for you, you're a human being. And as human beings, you want to connect person to person. Now, they'll have a degree of guilt. Now, they may also say, oh, I'm so sorry, that emergency such and such occurred. I didn't have, whenever they say that, that's a lie. No emergency suddenly overwhelms a situation sufficiently that they can't send you a quick email and say, I'm not going to be able to make our call. Could we reschedule? So if they say that, they're giving you bull. But you want to hear it in their tone of voice. So you definitely call. You don't email. If they don't respond to your call, and there's nothing on their voicemail that says they're out of the office indefinitely, or they're going to be out of the office for a few days, and they're not getting back to you, you can assume that something changed for them and that they're not considering you. Or the positions suddenly come on hold, which is a different form of change, but that's a different conversation. At the end of the day, you've learned something about this person, not the company, but the person, and whether or not you can trust them through how they respond to you when you call, that you won't get from an email. An email, it's impersonal. They can hide in certain ways from an email. So I never encourage people to email to follow up. I encourage you to call. Learn from the tone of voice and the behaviors and how apologetic they are. Like I just had a speaking engagement canceled on me 2 weeks in advance. Stuff like this happens. The person who organized the event sent me an email and also said, I'd like to schedule a Skype with you so I can personally apologize and work on rescheduling with you. Nice way to handle it. First thing was an email to let me know. It says, I want to personally apologize to you. Nice way to handle it. Hiding an email isn't good enough. You wasted your time. Find out directly from them.
So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, visit JobSearch.Community. There's a lot more there that'll help you. In the meantime, I'll be back with more tomorrow. Have a terrific day and be great.